What's up? Whoop, whoop, whoop. How's it going? How's it going? Probably have like 2 people here. All sorts of streams going tonight. So, I should remove myself. That is officially the Michael Burry photo that I'm going to use from now on. Oh, audio and camera, good. All right. I'll send you the invite in a minute, Bacon. I was just going to go over a certain part of this. Well, we're not dancing on Sofi's grave yet, honestly. So, but you know what? Okay, from today, unless there's any big news, I'll probably just wait till it's a penny stock again before we talk about it. So maybe this will be the last for a while. Actually, hell, you want to? Let me send you the link now. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose it. All right, this is top-notch production. Hold on a second. And okay, so figure I'd cover this because so I was making fun of Paul in a live stream, so he banned me. Then they privated the video, which I thought was hilarious. Not this video, it was a different one. And then he's just really bugging me lately, some of the shit he's doing. So I am gonna prepare a burn video special edition like Meet Kevin at some point, maybe in a week or 2. I don't know. I don't want to just do constantly bashing these people. So that's in the works. I've got videos saved, articles saved. I've got some fun stuff. I found some shit on him. But we cannot forget, he literally said that he is losing. He's shorting the market and he got margin called, which is awesome. Hey, Bacon.
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for having me. Thank you, everyone.
Now I know how I have to do this. Remove, because you have to share. You have to share a tab for sound, so you cannot share window for sound, which is really funny. Nope, that's not it. Where'd it go? Dang. So, how's your week?
So far so good. Relatively uneventful. Yeah. How was your week?
Okay, I will find it. Here it is. Okay. So it's at I think it's like 2 days ago he did this, March 14th, 2023. So this is the part that Strongman covered. We got I saw it before someone downloaded it, but
you can stay solvent. It's amazing. Yeah. I just got a text from my banker saying, Paul, we got to move some money over for some of these shorts. I'm like, okay, sounds good.
Every day I'm looking and see
a lot from the whole old adage of stocks can stay rational longer than you can stay solvent. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I just got a text from my banker saying, Paul, we got to move some money over to cover some of these shorts. I'm like, okay, sounds good. You know, that.
So that's what I was making fun of him on the live stream they did.
Yeah.
he had enough. His one of his minions came at me. I'm like, you better make sure your payroll check comes in before he raids the payroll account for his degenerate margin calling.
Good God. Like the only way you could lose money faster is like one of those bad like pump and dumps.
Yeah. So he definitely shorted QQQ last year.
Yeah.
You know that. I have proof. It's questionable if he really made money though, because he didn't really time it great.
Yeah.
I'm 99% sure what he's talking about is NVIDIA this year.
Yep.
I think that's where he got margin called, was NVIDIA, because he talked about that also.
Yep.
He was also shorting stuff before the crash, which was really funny. And he may or may not have shorted Amazon back in like 2013, 14, based on the articles you wrote. So he has a history of really bad shorting, because none of you look at the charts, it's like, okay, if it goes sideways, you don't win. It has to it has to go like, woo.
Yeah, like for all my criticisms
or
against
crash, depending on what way he played it. But
and for all my criticisms against Nvidia for like their lofty valuation or expensiveness, uh, never once have I ever said that their management team is awful. Like generally speaking, if you wanted to short a company, you'd like what, like trashy balance sheet, bad management team,
you wait till
questionable
I
ethics,
reveal the
like
articles he wrote about Amazon back
yeah,
in
like
10 years ago.
good lord, you
Yes,
want like
every sentence is like wrong. So technically, I mean, we know the outcome. That's what's cool about it. Like 10 years later, we know what happened. He was totally and absolutely wrong.
yeah, that's just
Failure of epic proportions if he did short it, which he's so negative in the articles I have. I can't believe he wouldn't have shorted Amazon based on the other stuff he did.
I
And
wouldn't be surprised.
I found 3 portfolio updates he mentions, which nothing recent. It's all years ago. He won't mention what's in his portfolio now. I find hilarious. So, yeah. So there's that. Let's go to my other. Hold on.
The man gets clowned on.
I have so many tabs open right now. So I'm gonna give props to Joe Carlson. I love it. I don't dislike Joseph Carlson. I don't want that out there. I like him. He's us. Like let's not he's not better or worse than us. He is he's retail.
He's made mistakes along the way, but like
he is
what person
transparent.
hasn't? Yeah,
he's transparent. He shows you his returns. You can say he doesn't do it like year to date. He just shows you total like since inception.
Yeah.
So his gains you see in the video are like since he started. I mean, if you want to, okay, does he have to do year to date every year, 1 year, 5 year? Like what comparison would make people happy? But he's showing you what he's doing. So I'll give him that props. I don't dislike him.
No, he hasn't blown himself up yet.
He's not degenerate, he's one of us. It's fine. But I love this. He clapped back at Paul in some comment that got deleted. Talk is cheap. An easy way of understanding valuations, fully transparent accounting of long-term performance measured against benchmark.
Yeah.
This is one of the biggest criticisms of Paul. He doesn't show you. So the portfolio reveals I have, it's just he said he just goes rambles through that he owns blah 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 blah. So I'm gonna take him, and here's the fun part. If you're gonna argue, oh well, he just traded it, it's like his whole investing thesis is long-term investing.
Yeah, that's what he says.
He wraps himself in value investing. So if you're going to come at me and say, oh, he just sold that like 6 months after he bought it, I'm like, well, that's not what he teaches you on his channel.
Yeah.
So what are you trying to convince me of? So he tells you to buy and hold long-term and don't care thick and thin, up and down. You buy it and you keep it. That's a pointless argument. So I'm going to do some comparisons. I already know some of them pretty bad, but it's pretty bad. Like there's no proof. There's no proof of performance at all. Like I find it hard to believe when I looked at the portfolio listing that he called it. I find it hard to believe that you've outperformed ever, because he seems to have some big beef with Amazon and tech. He has a big beef with tech, which it shows. And his portfolio is full of just weird shit like mattress companies and gun companies.
Like even if you have a beef against like tech, like for example, SaaS companies, one of my weaknesses, biotechs, medical, some of my weaknesses. That doesn't mean I go on a crusade saying, "Oh, these are like overpriced, expensive." Like I'm going to short these. Like
maybe people think I'm anti-tech. It's like no, I take care of it. I have a growth large cap ETF, so I get it. Like I just don't want to pick those companies.
Yeah, same here.
CHG takes care of me.
Yeah.
I mean, you could argue maybe a dividend investor should have QQQ in the Roth. If they have a dividend portfolio.
Yeah.
More power to you.
Yeah, it's
someone
just
message me. Hold on.
Wait a second. That's just, like wacky. Like do you
Fabio wants to hop on.
Oh, he does? Oh, I guess ICOM wrapped up really quickly. Yeah, for those that don't know, Fabio has his own Discord and his own little live streams that he does.
Hold on a second.
For supporters. But
okay,
yeah,
so I love that. Good for Joseph. Joseph, I'm gonna say it right now. I've got a few thousand subscribers, so maybe I can I'd love to interview you. I'm a dividend investor at heart. I'm not so rigid with it anymore, but I'd enjoy interviewing you. I just have questions. Like that's it.
Yeah. There's
someday,
far worse,
someday.
bigger names. Yeah,
Yeah.
far worse, bigger names out
I'll
there.
get them. So moving on. Okay.
Yep.
We talked about this. Do I need to like, you got to show receipts. We got to fucking show receipts. So we covered this. I know. Where's my clown? There it is.
Yep. Hey, I was in
August
there too.
14th.
Yep.
So basically the crux of the video is I was just laughing at Burry. So if you remember, like they just made fun of it. Yeah. So all I said was Burry's been right once. Why do people glorify him? Maybe it's because he was, there was a movie and a really famous book written about him. Other than that, he's been right once. Like, get over it, people. Like, stop humping this dude's leg. Like, who gives a shit what he does? You're never gonna follow his trades because he's in and out of stuff all the time. All you get is that 13F.
Yeah.
Other than that, you have no idea what he's doing. Like, this is the most pointless crap ever. I'm doing this literally just for entertainment, for views. Like, here you go. I got this from Reddit. Like, at what point do you think he's useful to track or follow people? He's been calling for the bubble and shorting and all this shenanigans for years now. He's wrong like every damn time. I mean, and then he just capitulated again. And I knew this was what was going to happen. He got wrecked, just like all these. I don't understand. And people, I'm a person that shorts I short and do puts on companies. I do it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never even thought for 1 second, why would you do a market short or put on like QQQ or SPY? You're fucking insane and you're retarded. And it makes no sense for you to think that you can track all the variables of the most complicated, okay, let's just say QQQ, the most complicated economy in the world, the United States, and you somehow are going to predict, without gambling, of course, which way it's going to go in short term, based on what? Interest rate go up, economy do this. Like, that's not how this stuff works. And then one person will post on Wall Street Bets that they did do this timing and they made like 7-8x their money. Okay. One person. How many people got devastated?
Oh, yeah.
Probably thousands. It's like the lottery, people. And I saw one today. Someone asked him, well, did you have some sort of indicator of the way the market would go? And he responded. He's like, no, gambling. He was honest about it.
Yeah, at least he was honest.
Yeah, this is straight up gambling. I mean, you can be lucky 3-4 times in a row. You should get out. I mean, my brother had a year 2 years ago. My brother killed it with the sports betting. I think he made like $12,000. Like, we both started out with like $1,000.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah.
Last year, he didn't make any money.
Yep.
So, like, you would have said 2 years ago, he cracked the code on gambling in sports. All right. That short-term sample. And then this year, now we're back to average, right? Yep. If you average the 2 years together, he basically breaks even slightly, which is what Vegas wants.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. It's
drives me nuts. And at least the Wall Street Bet people understand what they're doing. So I'm never gonna. I don't want to laugh at them.
Yeah.
I mean, they should be well aware of it's straight up gambling.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna short company like Hindenburg, there's a profession there. Very dangerous. I do it for fun on the side. It's in my speculative account. Would never touch my main account. But anyways, let's see who's here.
Good Lord, though.
Gondar had left. Gondar was
the Icon live stream that they had earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, McBoot is in here.
Watching for McDonald's. Thank you. Thank you for paying my dividend. Thank you very much. As a partial owner, I appreciate your business.
In a roundabout way.
It's a new ASMR. I got a new side gig. Get really low here.
Yeah.
So, anyways, here's what he actually did. So I need to zoom in. You're my zoom in person. I never know. I have really good at vision, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So
it's fine enough, I think.
So here we go. Yeah, you can see he sold some stuff. Bye. There goes the shorty shorts. And then now he's into semiconductors. How about that? At the same time, I'm thinking about buying. Actually, this was one of the ones I'm thinking about buying.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. So how about that?
Yeah, no, that's funny.
Booking.com,
Yeah.
interesting play. They just went up quite a bit on earnings, so.
Like the funny oh, he's in that one.
Now this one's interesting to me.
Yeah,
I
yep,
am a holder of Nexstar Media.
yep. That one,
This one is intriguing. I haven't added any more in a while. I don't even know what it is. What's it at 140 right now, Nexstar?
somewhere around there, yeah, like,
So I'm about even on it.
yeah, I don't think it's necessarily, like, popped quite yet, like, independently of the market,
Yeah,
but
I'm interested. That's
yeah.
intriguing. But the
Mhm.
other ones I don't care about. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna buy Stellantis.
yeah.
So, and then here's estimated he lost 40% on his
Very
degenerate
nice.
gambling shorting.
Very
Why
nice.
is he anything other than degenerate? Just because he's running a fund? Like, this is degenerate as shit what he did. And we called it in the video in June. So I laughed at it, and this was the only way this was going to end. I'm like, this
Yeah.
is just pure clownery. I don't know. I'll make fun of him again if he shorts the market or does calls, and it'll be the same result. So maybe I'll just do the opposite. I'll inverse Burry.
Oh, no.
I bet you it's got a better record than inversing Kramer. But please, people, okay, the main point of it, don't who cares what Michael Burry does? Go read his book or the book on him, The Big Short by Michael Lewis.
Yeah,
Go watch the movie, be entertained. Get on with your life. Like,
yeah,
this is why I give so many props to Roaring Kitty, because he nailed it. He nailed that once in a life opportunity. And
yep,
what did he do? Where is he now?
yeah,
Who fucking knows? He walked away. Like,
yeah,
the dude secured the bag, just walked away. I love that man is a legend. Like,
yeah. He's got a
and people
movie.
meet him every once in a while and they'll
Yeah,
post photos of they'll see him
yeah.
like in public. But he just apparently lives a quiet life. I mean, just enjoying who knows what I mean, he must 40-30 million dollars.
He won.
Yeah. What do we got here? Some post game faces. Oh, okay.
Yep,
Wow, that
yeah.
is
That is a
very.
lot of emotes.
What are you guys doing?
They're just spamming emotes.
I don't see the emotes in StreamYard. Like,
Yeah,
all we see is just like
yeah,
text. We see the
yep,
text files of the emotes.
yeah.
So
That's
I have to
that's
go
why
to
I have the
YouTube to see
YouTube
what you're
stream.
posting.
Yeah, that's
Oh
why I
my
have the YouTube
god.
stream on another tab.
Oh, why is it not? I'm not surprised it's Foo
Yeah,
Hat.
yeah,
Face stamp, red heart. Oh my god, you guys are killing
yeah,
it. Bought some Nexstar in the 130s. Yeah, I did too.
yeah.
I bought
Sorry.
around 150s and then it went tanked to like 128 or something.
Yeah,
I
sorry,
bought some
JC.
more.
I
It's
know, I know you don't want people to know about this one right
I mean,
now.
at this point, I don't know if I might buy more actually. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
think
might
that's
dabble.
we'll
I'm on
see.
the fence.
It's very very cheap, I think. I haven't looked at it in a month or so.
Yeah.
Imagine people trying to copy Burry. I guarantee you there's people trying to copy him. Or
Oh
they
yeah.
see him do like crap like this stuff and they do it.
Yeah,
But
like and even then, like the man has like trolled and memed around in the past. Like I remember he like was out of everything with the exception of like being long some of the prison REITs.
yeah, he sold everything but a prison REIT
Yeah,
converted to what was it, an S corp or something.
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
I think he was screwing with us because
I
he
think
knows
so too.
I think that was literally just to screw with people.
Yeah, I think so too.
One company, like he
Yeah,
just wanted to see if people would be dumb enough to buy it. Probably.
yeah. Like
So there's
shorting,
enough
you
on him.
really got to know your timing.
Do you have any comments on this? I literally don't. I don't follow. I don't
I
really care about Warren Buffett much.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say yeah,
go
same
ahead
here.
if you want.
Same here. Buff dog.
So he had a secret side stock
Yeah,
account so he could bet against his own firm or front run it. I guess I don't know.
something like that. Yeah,
Look, people are like these guys, these Wall Street people, or investors like him. Man, they're stone cold killers.
oh yeah, yeah.
They'll smile, they're cordial to
Hmm.
you, but
Yep.
they want to crush you, like
Yeah.
friggin' in investing. So
Yeah.
I doubt he's lost that edge.
Oh
So
yeah. Oh no.
'cause, like I get, it's probably hard for him because every move is monitored and scrutinized to such a degree.
Hmm.
Um, I can't imagine like I get why they have such a huge pile of cash. It's like
Yeah.
um they don't need to take risks that you and me would be
No.
okay with. So
No. And even then, their risk taking like has to be measured and like analyze in such a different way. Because, like, for example, for us, like, we could, most any of us could throw money at like either value or growth or momentum, like mid cap ish. But like he's so big that a mid cap isn't going to do it. Like it's not going to move the needle,
This
even
is the
if
same
you're
problem
right. Like,
Realty Income has to me is
yeah,
that he's
yeah,
so big. He can't, like, to
yeah,
make the moves that even move the needle. It's like how?
hmm yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I guess like acquiring companies is on the table because just buy the whole damn thing outright.
yeah, pretty much.
Man, because then it's just one move. You're not buying into something that people would see you doing it.
Yeah.
Like Occidental Petroleum.
hmm Oh yeah.
But anyways, people can go read that. I pulled this up, which I was like, yeah, let's see what what are their big moves. So they sold a small pittance of Activision. I'm
Yeah.
assuming on the merger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
General Motors.
they
Okay, fine.
reduced HPQ. That's
This is
pretty
kind of intriguing, I guess.
hmm
But I think he's been selling off Celanese for a while.
Yeah.
But insurance, wow.
Yep. Oh yeah. Liberty has been making the news here and there again, like
Oh yeah.
amongst value people. Yeah.
Look at 25% turnover. Day trading mindset at Buffett. Day trading mindset activated. So that's that. So people, who cares what Burry does? Like,
Yeah.
fast forward this part if you want. My God, dude's
Oh
getting
yeah.
his cheeks clapped every time.
Uh,
And people still, yeah. Look, he did. He nailed one. Great, good for him.
yeah.
But that was it. That was the only one he ever nailed. Was the housing, crisis. He should have just walked away from investing at that point.
I
Probably.
would say so. Yeah. Like there's something that, like, at least a little bit of something from any big name out there that you could maybe like learn from or like respect. But at the end of the day, it's you, whether you're like fully passive, fully indexed, or giving a shot at like active, like picking a try or whatever attempt you want to go with. Just like trying to understand your downside and who you are, like what you bring to the table and how you react to things. Like it's critical. But ooh,
We're gonna
this
keep
topic
bashing Tesla, bashing Tesla. On this
that
channel, we bash Burry, Elon. Not everything's bad though. It's just fun. Okay, but
oh yeah,
like my specific, so I've done some digging on the Cybertruck, and so these are just hilarious. So this was like the chief, I think, marketing officer or whatever brought this truck to like an off-road show.
uh-oh,
So look at it, like all the
uh-oh,
panel gaps, and they're like, "Oh, this is a prototype," and it's like, no, like this is like a final prototype. So this should
good
basically
lord,
be like a complete vehicle
yeah,
at this point.
good
Like
lord,
all these panel gaps everywhere. And they brought this to the show to show it to people. And then what's interesting, they wrapped it. It's vinyl wrapped. That's why it looks black.
yeah,
So I guess Tesla's been wrapping their Cybertrucks because the stainless steel is leaves fingerprints as you
who
touch
would
it,
have
and it
who
looks
would
like crap. And then the reflection is just it's just a mess. So they've been vinyl wrapping these things. A good luck.
good
You better have
lord,
a good vinyl wrap, otherwise it'll start bubbling.
yeah, who would have thunk
So
it?
look at these adorable gaps everywhere. Lovely gaps. So there's some cool articles about it. I think it's this one. Yeah. This guy really doesn't like the well, he was just commenting about the design choices that they've been making.
hmm
Basically this article is like they're very dated designs, the Tesla cars at this
Ooh,
point. Most and
oof,
I showed in a live maybe a week ago or
mhm,
two their sales numbers other than I think the Model Y, it's all like
yeah,
unimpressive as hell. But
yeah,
they have very dated designs on all their vehicles at this point. That's why I've
yeah,
been saying like they really need the Cybertruck to hit a home run. They don't have a new exciting product other than that. Like the Roadster, they keep putting off into the distance, but that's not like a game changing. It's a sports car. That's not going to
that's
move the
rough.
needle.
Yeah,
But yeah, so they were talking about like the design choices, like that Tesla has been making, and the competitors. Like here's
mhm,
Hyundai's EV.
yep,
Then you've got some innovative designs here. Wait, what? Someone messaged me.
nope. Oh, Warren Buffett. Oh no.
So, yeah. So they're just talking about like modern. This article was talking about modern car design and just like he feels, and the guy that wrote the article has some experience with car design, that they're falling behind in that
Yeah.
category. So
Those are words that could terrify you, even if you buy into the
yeah,
Tesla Kool-Aid. You
yeah.
don't want to hear the word dated.
So this article is interesting too. Same place,
Yeah.
fastcompany.com. So this was August. Okay.
Oh
Let
no.
me read it. I need to zoom in. That's too big for me.
Yeah.
So talked about misaligned doors, uneven surfaces, cars look wobbly, weird, unlikely to clean angles rendered as Tesla presented. So it's just hilarious. They talked to a car guy here.
Yep.
Predominantly straight edges mean that minor inconsistencies become glaringly obvious when you have two straight edges come together.
Yep.
You can
Yep.
think of like crown molding, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see it very easily
Oh yeah.
when it's not perfectly cut, as an example to people. So and then we've documented this, like they've shown cars where the doors don't line up because they're flat
Yep.
panels and they have lines on the side, and you can see if it's crooked. That by the way they designed it, they need to be precise as hell.
Yep.
So like this says here, all the part dimensions need to be to a third decimal place in millimeters tolerance to be specified in single digit microns. Drawing comparison to everyday products known for their precision. So he was saying if soda cans can be that precise, we could. Well, a soda can doesn't drive down the road, have batteries, and
Yeah.
designed to withstand off-roading.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
just a
Soda
soda
can.
can.
Yeah.
It
Soda
has
can.
to just stand. I just need to hold it. Like
Yeah. One-time use by and large.
yeah, one-time use, or great comparison.
Yeah.
I mean, I have read some people believe they can get to the precision they need, which obviously they'll get better at making these things, no doubt.
Yeah. Should, but
Some of the things I've read, well, we'll get through this article. Let me read for
I'm
them.
just like trying to imagine the cost though. So
You gonna buy one of these?
No, God, no. No,
Yeah,
like you
okay,
could gift wrap it to me and be really.
So this is a car designer. Car panels are made by stamping them with big metal hydraulic presses. They always have an amount of curve in them because they have to be able to hold that shape when the part comes out of the press. But if you have a dead flat panel, it doesn't work. It's going to vibrate. So this is the problem. So flat panels reverberate as a side effect of being flat. And they're going to have massive problems stamping those panels and having them to keep their shape. I did read that on some. I got a trade magazine that I read. They talked about stamping metal. They said it's very difficult to stamp flat panels in this type of application. Doesn't mean impossible. It's difficult. So other parts. Yeah, we've seen doors that don't align. So they're going to have, because they're flat panels. Flat panels do not have the same strength as curved panels.
Yep.
It's just like, think about it. You hit like a flat piece of wood with a baseball bat compared to one that has like a bend in it. Like if you hit it at the bend, it's stronger.
Yeah.
So curved panels are more tolerant for variability, and they're stronger. That's why all your cars have curved panels on them. Nobody's done this since a DeLorean, for God's sakes, or
for good reasons,
or like a Porsche or like a Ferrari from the 80s. I can't.
Yeah.
Like flat panels. Because flat panels reverberate, they're going to have to put some sort of sound dampening behind the panels to make this work. Otherwise, it's just going to rattle you to death when you're driving this thing. So, and the other problem, flat panels don't have the same strength as curved panels, which means they're going to have extra strength behind it. So now you're going to have an exoskeleton, sound dampening, and then the stainless steel panels. These are all things that you didn't have to. No, like cars don't have to deal with. It's not this difficult. Like these are problems that your normal car that you drive. I drive a Civic. It's been perfected. That car, manufacturing a car like that with curved edges.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn quiet actually for what it is. So, other problems I've seen. It's been real. The problems are we're saying the prototypes are still a mess. People say, well, they'll get better, but he says they won't be profitable for like a year or two. I think on the last earnings call, cash flow positive with this. I can't like everything from what I've read. They've had to design everything from the ground up to manufacture this, from the stamping machines to the assembly production, because there's no other vehicle like this on the road.
Oh man.
The other
Yeah.
problem, they've been trying to convince off-roaders, so they're bringing them to off-roading events recently, and I have videos of them getting stuck on pretty pathetic little hills,
Oh no.
and the bed, the truck, the bed of it is tiny, very, very
Yeah.
tiny. It will
Yeah.
not function as a truck, like,
That's
at
so
all. I don't even
so
think you can
bad.
I don't think you can put a bicycle in the back of that thing. So, the whole thing, I still stand by, I think this is gonna be a unmitigated disaster for Tesla, this vehicle. I'm not saying the company's going out of business, but
Yeah.
the amount of cost and CapEx to build this thing,
Yeah.
the design choices, like, I don't see it. And they're saying $50,000 to produce this, like, I don't know. This is gonna be tough to manufacture
Yeah.
within good tolerances so it doesn't look like crap, with those straight edges, so.
Yeah. Nah, that's just rough. Like
So
you're
if
a
you think the
purchaser.
margins suck now, wait till they start producing this bad boy. Oh, margin's gonna look even worse.
Just discontinue it, accept the capex hit, move on. I just, oh man, I'm just still getting over the fact that someone called Tesla's designs dated. Like, ooh, that is rough. That is rough for any like relatively young-ish company to have that attached to you. Unless you're like a bespoke company or something like that, then
Like,
maybe. But
there's been vehicle companies that have been, destroyed
yeah,
by making wrong choices in vehicle design,
yep,
historically. Like, you make one bad car, it can wreck you as a
oh yeah,
company, and it can
yeah.
take a long time to recover. Um,
Mhm.
I don't get it. It's if Elon wasn't the CEO, nobody in the car industry would make this thing. But they, like, car companies have show cars.
Yeah.
Let's call them. Like, there
Mhm.
are like, for instance, Acura's supercar,
Yeah.
right? They made that just to show that they could make it.
Mhm.
Uh, let's see, this thing, the NSX.
Yeah.
Like, how many are they selling? Probably like 5,000. Like, they you make these cars to show the world that yeah, it's like a vanity project for these car companies. You're just
Mhm.
showing that you can make these cars. So it's like brand recognition part of it. Um, and then there's other examples. Audi,
Yeah.
um, I think it's the R8. Audi made a freaking sweet. Oh, I want one of these so bad. Again, like, this is a really awesome car. It's not, but their production goals are not this. Like, they're saying they're gonna produce hundreds of thousands of Cybertrucks.
Yeah.
These are cars that they sell like a few maybe tens of thousands.
At
Um,
most, probably. Yeah.
but these are display pieces. You know, they give one to each dealership and they put it in the front, pavilion. Maybe they sell a
Mhm.
handful. That's
Yeah.
not what it's about. It's just to show that the brand, it's about building brand. That, hey, look, Audi can build these.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
what do you think they can do with your mid-size sedan?
Yeah.
If we can build
Yep.
this sweet ass supercar that won Motor Trend's car of the year or something.
Mhm.
So, like, but they ain't building 400,000 of these a year,
No.
whatever
No.
promises in the Cybertruck are coming.
Yeah.
And the big three have been through this before. Competitors have come up and trying to beat, the F-150, the Silverado, and the Ram,
Yeah.
and they've beaten all competitors. They don't even make the best trucks. Freaking Toyota came in, won truck of the year.
Oh yeah.
Nissan Titan's a great truck. Didn't even matter. It doesn't
Yep.
doesn't make a dent. Rivian barely makes a dent in the market the
Oh
way
yeah.
it's going. So, oh wait,
Oh.
ooh,
Woo! You then.
here.
Oh,
Oh,
it's definitely a tough, really tough market though, because like like you said, the incumbents at least still survive and keep plodding along. Like I'm not saying that they're necessarily investable or like you should, but yeah, yeah. I mean, dead, not necessarily. And
Fabio, you buying one of these? Are you
yeah,
in?
oh,
Fabio already has one of those.
I actually really like the look of the R8 a lot, and I actually always wanted one. But then I went down the Audi road,
Hmm.
one car, never again.
Oh, come on, you don't want to spend like $1,000 for a computer chip or something?
No, yeah, I don't want to do that.
Ugh.
I like to buy a car and then just like nothing go wrong with it forever.
Forever, you say?
Forever. Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, I just want to shill Tesla. No, I'm kidding. Wait, can I be the Tesla bull on the panel?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
Why not?
All right.
Go
Look at
ahead.
that beauty. Look at that beautiful car right there.
So
You see
they
that?
voluntarily brought this to a truck event, and this guy's a truck or a vehicle reviewer. This guy wrote this article. He's
Yeah.
like, this is like embarrassing. Like he's drawing all the edges. He said this doesn't look like an early prototype. Its details and finish match what we've seen from early releases. What else? Yeah, late stage prototypes have zero difference essentially from full production, and they're saying it's like late, stage prototypes at this point. It's just he just goes into like the stainless steel has fingerprint issues, the matte black has build quality issues because vinyl wrapping straight edges that don't have curves. Like this stuff's gonna peel, and they're wrapping all of them in vinyl. I'm telling, like, I think they recognize the problem at hand about driving stainless steel truck down the road. But look at that windshield. This is the other thing. Like one wiper blade.
One
Is that the front?
super wiper
That's the
blade.
front.
Yep.
Wow.
Like, look at that. Like,
how much
you're not
does
going to
it
get
cost?
a lot of visibility with that. I've seen the pictures of them driving it through the mud. It does not wipe maybe 50, 60% of the windshield at most. Now, I don't think it's
Hold
not
on.
a good
What
design decision.
what's with the exterior rear view mirrors? Like the left and right side.
Oh, I
like,
think they fold in.
oh, good lord! Like, cause I'm looking at the picture right there. If
That's
that is what they pump out, good lord!
that is
Ooh.
standard Tesla. It goes in. Yeah.
Like, rear visibility looks awful too.
Wait, that's
You can't
that's
like look
standard?
behind you. There's
Do
like,
they have
oh,
like a part of that mirror that like accounts for blind spots or no?
yeah, the Cybertruck does have a blind spot camera mounted in the front fenders.
Okay. All
So
right.
they
I
put
was gonna say,
cameras because they know you can't look out the back window on it.
yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that awesome, build? Look at that. Fucking awesome. My God. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine someone buying this thing.
I'm
Oh,
gonna go buy one.
I have truck friends too. Like,
Fabio, it's not for you.
oh
I'm
my
not saying
God.
this as a troll. It's not for you, Fabio.
How much is it?
They won't say.
What?
They won't say.
Aren't the
They keep
deliveries
hinting
now?
50,000, but it's like, bro, come on. You're not building this for 50 grand. Like,
Fabio, it's
stainless
not for you. Don't do
steel,
it.
which, and they used a high-end stainless steel and the supposedly bulletproof glass, which we noticed is not so, it's not ball bearing proof at least.
Yeah, don't do it, Fabio.
So here's somebody that I thought this was interesting. Reddit comment. Yeah, you can't just bend flat metal for car panels. The curve result isn't just from bending, but requires metal to stretch. Different parts need to stretch different much. Let's see. What else? Sheet metal in a two-dimensional curve is stiff. A flat section is not stiff, so you get issues with vibration, which we brought up before you came on.
Yep.
There's issues with flat metal panels reverberate. I've seen that in other articles. So they're going to have to put some heavy duty sound dampening behind that when they build these things. Also, curved panels give you tolerances that flat panels won't for building quality. Some of the people's like maybe eventually they can get to the point where they can press the panels to a close enough accuracy that they won't have gaps. But they think at first they're probably going to have to press it and then use like routers or milling equipment to make sure they, so it's like if you cut a piece of wood, but you're kind of off, you can sand it, right? To get it the way you want it. Yep. So good. It's funny, but I mean, a lot of the sites did say like it's all doable with time. So we'll see. What else? Okay.
Making me bullish.
Oh, this okay. Now let's move on to this. This is so we're moving on from the Cybertruck. Unless you want to say anything else about it.
No, I'm good.
Okay, this was a Reddit, another Reddit post. I was involved in an accident. The other driver ran a red light, and then they got an boom. So the real issue is the only certified body shop that can service my Tesla, which is a metropolis area of Seattle, there's less than 10. The appointment to even look at my car is estimated May 8th, 2024, 6 months from now. This doesn't include the time needed to order and wait for parts and then actually install them. I could be without my car for an entire year due to a minor accident, all while making monthly payments the whole time. So I enjoyed it before, but in hindsight, I wish I'd bought something less specialized.
Yeah,
Goes to my concerns
this
about
is the
insurance
problem.
also.
Mhm.
They don't have proper infrastructure for how fast they're growing.
Yes, this is definitely a problem. I can attest to that because my friend got rear-ended in his Tesla,
Uh-oh.
and he no longer has a Tesla. Let me tell you that from the experience he got,
Oh.
because he this was back in 2019, by the way. It took too long. It took way too long for him to get the proper repairs done. Now he drives a Subaru BRX, and he loves
You know,
it.
everyone bashed the dealership networks as a legacy, legacy part of the auto industry. Like, first, you're not going to get away from them. They're embedded and ingrained in like the states. Like you have to have a franchise to sell cars in a lot of states. But secondly, I don't know why they're such a negative, because yes, they cost money, but they fix cars. Like when accidents happen, right? You can bring it to the dealership, and there's a part network. They can help you with service. And as Tesla keeps getting bigger and bigger, they're going to need those people to help with these problems. You need people to service your cars. So, and then if you have warranty recalls, like the dealership sends you everything. The dealership handles the recalls for you. So all they have to do is pay the dealership to handle it. So I don't know how Tesla's going to deal with a major like warranty recall at some point, because everyone goes through these things.
Yeah,
I've gone
sure
through like
does.
5 warranties. It's pretty straightforward.
I think I'm just, to be fair, maybe it's just like a time issue. Like they need to get more body shops in their network or certified to do Tesla.
Yep.
But
Sounds like
that's
it's
gonna
going
happen
to cost
time.
more money. Those margins looking great now.
Sorry for the bad news, Fabio. I know you have certain perspective against dealerships.
Oh no, I despise them. I go out of my way. I will never talk to a dealership ever again.
So people keep messaging me. And
That's literally, that's how I actually do it. So if I have to, in order to buy your product, if I have to go through a dealership, I'm not buying your product.
what is going on?
And then potentially, we'll see what Hyundai does. If I can buy it through Amazon and I don't have to go through a dealership.
Oh, okay. That's why
Yeah.
you're even more bullish on Amazon. Okay, all right.
No, I'll be happy with Hyundai, because I'll be like, good for you, Hyundai. You know what? Hey, did you ever talk about what hey, Bacon, you're gonna love this question because
Oh
it's about
no,
Harley Davidson. Did you ever look at Harley Davidson, how they did it?
how they did what?
How they got away with it. They're selling one of their motorcycles direct to consumer without dealerships.
Oh, the electric bikes, right?
But they have, it's like a little nuanced detail about it, because it's equivalent to another electric bike that they sell within the dealership network. They just renamed it.
I'm not sure.
They're smart. They're
That being
smart if
said,
you ought to do that.
I don't know why why we're going to be talking about Harley.
No, because it's pertaining to the dealerships. Like Harley Davidson didn't want it. Harley Davidson, in a lot of ways, a lot of the car companies would love to go around the dealership direct to consumer. Because recently in the COVID issue, this was prolific. I mean, the markups.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's harming the consumer experience. Because then I'm going, like, let's say I'm a consumer that has a good amount of money to spend on a vehicle. I'm going to go out there, and I'm supposedly not a dumbass, and I know what I'm getting shafted. So I'm going to go to General Motors dealership. They're going to like, oh, you want that car? Well, I'm going to put a 12K markup on it. I'm like, all right, screw you. I'm not buying General Motors, going somewhere else. And then Ford dealership, same thing. Oh, you like that car, the Mach-E? Here's a markup on it. Well, screw you too.
Yeah.
I'm going elsewhere. So it was harming the customer experience, and that's the problem with this decentralized interaction with customers. You have no control over the customer experience.
Yeah.
Trusting these dealerships, and I'll tell you, like, I don't like them. I don't like them.
And Jim Farley is trying to evolve the hell out of them as best he can. He's like pulling his hair out trying to get the dealerships on board, and he offered buyouts to some of the dealerships in the Ford network, and
they're
but I don't think they're totally a negative or a positive. It's just going to depend, I guess, on each brand.
I think dealerships should evolve into simply being that repair network. You repair the car, that's about it.
Yeah.
Stay out of the buying and selling. Stay out of it. Just right now, we don't need them anymore. Technology's evolved where I can go on a website, internet exists. I can go to toyota.com. I can click on it. I can get it delivered to my house. That's doable in the modern age. I don't need to go to a dealership, talk to a slimy guy that's trying to screw me on the pricing of the vehicle, screw me in the options of the vehicle, be very non-transparent about the whole interaction, and then at the other end try to also screw me on the credit side. Did I tell you what happened at one of the dealerships?
Well,
I think I remember one of your horror stories.
Yeah, they got in trouble with the bank because they did something real dirty to me. Without my consent, they ran my credit, tried to get another loan and tried to match the interest rate, tried to not tell me about it. And then the way they got caught, they would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for the meddling bank who asked for proof of income. And they
Meddling kids.
panicked. They panicked, and they didn't tell me until when I saw that the loan didn't go through. And then they called me and said, "Hey, we just need proof of income on the loan you have from Bank of America." And I was like, "No, you don't, because when I got the loan from Bank of America, they already have it, and they approved me for that loan. Didn't you use the loan I already gave you? Because I came to the dealership with the loan." Busted. And then when I went back to the bank, they said, "Well, you had a promotional interest rate," because I got an interest rate that was below 2%. It was a promotional rate. It had went away. And I said, "Oh," I went back to the dealership. "So you're telling me you guys, without my permission," see where this is going. I was on the verge of suing them. You're telling me you went with behind my back, without my permission, without my consent, tried to get a loan, use that loan and tried to copy it, same interest rate. You would have gone away with it, would not have noticed. Same bank too. They went to the same bank.
Jesus.
And you did that. And now that, because they asked for proof of income, you got caught. And now you're what are we gonna do? That's I told the guy, "What are we gonna do about this?"
Oh my god.
So then
What do you think of this? This is brand. I just found this like an hour ago. This happened.
That's what was
JC does raise a good question though, about no test drives before buying, and that is,
you can do test drives with Tesla, and there's no dealership.
They just show up at the side of the road with it.
No, yeah,
My friend bought hers, and they met her on the highway on like
Yeah.
a rest stop.
oh, okay.
Truck met her.
So it'd just go with that route then.
Well, speaking about on like not needing the dealerships,
Mhm.
so Amazon and Hyundai are going to launch a car purchasing program on Amazon. Very interesting.
This is what I
So-
said. I probably will buy a Hyundai because the Amazon thing.
But I will say though, when the internet first came out, because my dad was a car salesman, and everybody was telling him he'd be out of a job in 5 years.
No.
Literally in
Dear
in
God.
2000, they're like, "Well, you're gonna have to find a new job because all cars will be sold on the internet." The internet, and that never happened.
Yeah,
So,
that never happened. But
it's a business that still needs personal touch, though.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just, but it can adapt. Like this can be a thing too. Like
yeah.
it doesn't have to supplant the entire personal experience.
Yeah, and I'm just wondering here, like, how big of an Amazon box is this on Hyundai or Hyundai's going to be coming in? Are you ready to tear down those boxes, Bobby?
No.
I'm joking.
I know you're joking, but I think it'd be delivered precisely how you currently get a Tesla. There's a pickup center. So you order it on Amazon, and there's going to be a pickup center. You go there, you pick up your car, you're done.
Oh, you know what this means? Bullish warehousing. Amazon didn't build enough. They actually underbuilt warehouses.
You know what I would say to this though? Freaking bearish on Carvana and
Oh no,
all those services.
no.
Because why would you use Carvana when you can just go directly to the dealership? And then you have the security of a Hyundai, franchise that you can go back to and get repairs and all that stuff. Who knows? Amazon could start selling the warranties too, if they do used cars, anyways. But
yeah, I want this. I want the most, and the thing with Amazon is because of their company culture. Oh, I know they're gonna kick ass. Every Hyundai dealership, I'd be terrified right now This is now you have to be on your A game customer service. This is good for the customer.
Oh
This
yeah,
is bad for all the scummy dealerships.
like
You can
the
tell how
horror
much-
stories with like Carvana is like I've heard like online people will get Carvana cars and it's like a forged Carfax. So they find out after they get it that it actually had an accident, or like, it shows up and it's just scratched to hell or something. So I think that was Carvana's edge. They bought lower quality vehicles that they would sell to you for higher prices just because of the service part of it. Yeah, there's where's that Jason X? You're screwed. So,
I want to bring this up because I don't know if you guys talked about it, but the recent Tesla bull that has turned bear.
who?
Ooh.
Oh. Wait, is he Gerber? Is he really
Yeah.
pissed?
Oh yeah. Go on his
Oh
Twitter.
no. Oh
Go on
no.
his Twitter. Everyone's gonna buy Rivians now.
Oh no. Wait, what? Oh dear God. Out of the frying pan into the damned fire.
That was wait, hold on. So this thing, I don't know what I've been out of it. I was at karate for my kids, but is it so he said something about like what did he like a bad Jewish hating article on Twitter? I don't
Oh,
know.
I didn't even know about this.
Oh.
Oh. So this is separate. Ross Gerber's pissed about something separate.
No, I think it's political reasons. Ross Gerber's. That's why I was just on Icon with Andrew, and I was talking about how Ross Gerber is one of the worst money managers I'd ever put my money with, because one, he got lucky with Tesla, but two, he's super emotional. So as a money manager, you're definitely not supposed to get political because political commentators are one of the most emotional people on this planet. And
He's not
acting
happy.
more like, yeah.
His whole brand is wrapped around Tesla at this point. All these guys.
Yep.
Like, I don't know. I guess he's let's see. What do I do? Wonder if he said anything.
Let's see here.
Nothing. Beyond last. Well, he runs House Hacks Money, so you're in good shape if you're in that. Have fun with House Hack. So, yeah, this can only be bad for Tesla. I just at some point it's got to cave. It's what is it, 600 billion, $700 billion market cap. I just don't get it. But so
What do you do exactly though with the Jewish thing?
oh, is this it? Okay, just pushing diabolical hatred against whites, and then he said, "You have said the actual truth." Okay, so this must be it, I guess.
No. Guess so.
Like I'm too old to be people just say crazy. I'm on Twitter just to follow like 4 or 5 people. I don't really even respond. People just say crazy stuff, behind a curtain because no one sees you. But okay, but he's like the second richest man in the world. Is kind of weird.
I'm on Twitter just to mess around and troll Fabio. I finally got to actually you.
Actually,
Yep.
All conversations on the internet always lead to Hitler.
Oh dear. Yeah.
If was it Godric's law?
Yep.
So if any sort of conversation goes on long enough without moderation, it always reverts to Hitler at some point in the future.
Yeah. I hope that doesn't. Yeah.
I mean, there's 2 people that want rights to the same land. Like, I don't know how you solve it, really.
Yeah.
So it's tough. I'm not a political show, so yeesh.
I'm an open card carrying communist.
No.
Well,
Where's
someone
your
out there
card?
thinks you are a certain man that lives in Thailand.
Oh.
You're an agent of the Venezuelan CIA or something.
Wait, was
I'm
this
just-
actually a claim?
No, I don't remember what it was. God, it was like a year ago.
I'm just imagining that man like praising Elon and then like at the same time condemning you, Fabio, and all of us. Even you, comment section.
Fabio is going to be blown away by my commentary on macro and
Oh.
currency. Get ready for it.
All right, I'm ready for this.
Get ready. So no, so wait, should we talk about macro first? So unemployment. So
Yep.
people rude the stock market because they think we're at the top of the interest rate hikes.
Yep.
You look, the unemployment is just about 4%, which
Mhm.
I work for a certain department that tracks the stuff. So yes.
Mhm.
Then we've got CPI,
Yep.
one of the metrics. We're flattish, right? It's not going up recently. So I think it's down to 3s. So we're not at 2, but it's not 9%.
Mhm.
This was kind of interesting. So then another part I've heard people say is like, well, there's so much money on the sidelines because of the interest rates being higher. So money market accounts went crazy. So there were all these people ready to dive back into the market. So this is some of the commentary I've seen. Interesting. Credit card, was it? Total card spending per household. It's not going up, right? I guess that would have been the bigger concern. So it's kind of flatlined.
Yeah.
This was an interesting one. So Bank of America study, because people are someone asked me this, are you concerned about student loans coming in and like people can't handle their payments, like it wrecking the economy because now all of a sudden everyone's got to pay their student loans? I'm like, people are more adaptable than you think. And when you see when they do like studies or they ask questions of people, they'll say, oh, are you living do you have any extra income for these student loans, how you pay them? It's like, but like they'll be like, oh, I'm living, all my money's spoken for. It's like, well, they got their 401k, they probably put money into personal savings, they probably put 20% of their income into things that they could probably like have that are discretionary. Like I do. I have like $1,000 a month that goes into like savings accounts, vacation accounts. So like technically like I could adapt to a payment, which I did. I've got one student loan left. So this shows like there's no, I mean, granted 1 month, but they wrote here, we do not see an adverse impact to spending on households who have resumed student loan payments in October.
Yeah.
So far, people just dealing with it. Like not a big deal. So Fabio, do you think I'm wrong? Tell me how I'm wrong. Maybe I should ask a loaded question.
No, not with this.
No, because like anecdotally, like even for people that are not necessarily on the richer side of things, like you'll have people with like really expensive hobbies, be it cars, be it firearms, be it like expensive uh, clothing, fashion, what have you. And they'll still keep plodding along. Now, I'm not saying that their financial health is necessarily the greatest, but they still keep paddling. For
Only
what
you
that's
had
worth.
an expensive hobby like investing in stocks.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that,
instead of
that's
spending
for
thousands of dollars into something else, you're buying
yeah,
thousands of dollars of an equity, and then you're trying to explain to someone how it's fun, and they're like, "The fuck?"
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that Kayla point. I mean, yeah, typically,
Typically, yes.
people with student loans have higher income,
Hmm.
if across America. So, like that was what I thought before. I'm like, people will just deal with it.
Yeah,
People, like, oh, this is the bubble. This is what's going to break people. I'm like, people figure it out.
yeah,
So it's fine. I'm not that concerned.
yeah.
Well, if I don't even think I cut back on anything. Like we just absorbed, just started. I mean,
I
wasn't a big deal.
I can't remember who did it, but there was like a survey where people were asked like, do you think that you are responsible with your debt, like, or credit card usage? And then like they're also asked, do you think that people in general or on average are responsible with their credit card debt? It's remarkable like how often people think that they're responsible with their own personal finances and how often they think other people aren't. Like and we're talking like average people, like regular, like roughly middle class and so on. But
But
yeah, I just
I've
think that's
loved having 5% interest on my money finally. Like
oh yeah, yeah.
this is great. If you don't
Yeah,
have
that
credit
moves the
card debt
needle.
and you've got money, this
Yeah.
is great. Like
Yep.
like I'm
You
having
know what?
I doubled my contributions to my savings account when because the interest rates are great. It's like, why not? My friend's doing the same. I just talked to him yesterday. He used to be always straight stocks, but now he's he's got a money market account. He's been pumping most of his money in that recently, or like 50-50, I think.
Yeah.
But
That
yeah,
makes
people
sense. Why
adapt.
not?
It's fine.
Yeah. Less risk. And if the rates go lower, they'll
If the
adapt
rates
again.
go lower, that's the right. It's
If
like
for one, yeah, that happens.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're at the end of the rate hikes, honestly. But
Yeah, that I'm not sure, and I've given up trying to predict. Hawks are gonna hawk if you get enough of them.
You don't really need a savings account. If you buy something like Crocs, that will pay a dividend.
Oh God, Fabio, why? Just trolling me. What did I ever do to you, Fabio?
Stay there. Hold on.
Besides actually you and Twitter. I love that what you're holding just like doesn't really work well.
Okay,
Your
as
background.
the official Crocs fan club of the internet, we had a good week.
Yes.
Wait. Do you know what that smell is? That's new Crocs smell.
Oh,
It just smells like
Jeez.
wait,
industrialized.
so you're gonna
rubber.
have special capital mindset gibbets made? I mean,
Yeah.
I wanted to commission
no choice.
customized watches to be made. Did you know that Tudor will make custom watches with whatever logo you want as long as you order 20 of them?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'd have to get 20 of you to say who wants a watch, 20 people, and we can get custom ones from Tudor.
Oh, well.
But it has to be the same logo. It's not everyone gets a custom one. It's all the same.
Oh my god.
You can get the Capital Mindset watch
Well,
Oh,
Foo
from
Hat will be
Tudor.
one.
From Tudor. But yeah, if I could get a customized gibbet made.
All right, I guess the only last topic I had.
Yeah.
SoFi.
Oh yes, that's what I
That's
live
what
for.
you
You're not
came
on your
for.
channel,
That's what I
Fabio.
live for.
Fabio runs a wholesome family channel, so you would like to let it burn. You're more than welcome to.
This really smells like industrialized rubber. But anyways,
You keep smelling it. I'm worried, Fabio.
it's like you can smell the chemicals off of it. I swear. Okay, SoFi.
Yeah.
So
but
we were laughing this week because it got pulverized. Like, look at that.
Macro pump, and then no.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Who go ahead? Me?
No, you were going to talk. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I wasn't going to talk, but I was going to say that SoFi, if your audience doesn't know, back in like 2022, I talked about how SoFi's personal loan business was heavily tied to solar projects, and that fell off a cliff, and they had to adapt. Now, Dan and I, we were like, they're probably going to find some resurgence or rebirth when it was a live stream, and it's not titled that.
No.
But
There it is.
oh, there it is. Yes.
Yeah.
I've written
there's one.
articles on Jesse's Discord about it too, but
Very
Wait,
nice.
people pitched it?
no. I was writing the problems with it on
Yeah.
Jesse's Discord like a year ago.
Yeah.
Because someone was interested in it, so I wrote back. But
Yep.
I saw I showed the Discord today, like the people that are, these retail investors, and they keep talking about these fintech companies. What do you guys think the obsession is?
that, I mean, seriously, I don't.
I don't either.
That's the one that's like, it's not really a Kathy Wood thing, right? Fintechs.
Yeah, she's robot.
A lot of the tech is back to goes back to Kathy, like ARC, but I don't never understood like why was SoFi in fintech. These people that want to be, I guess they want to be innovative, or they think it's innovative to be in fintechs. I've never understood it. It's just another bank to me.
Yeah. Same here. I mean, maybe it's their attempt at thinking, oh, I'm roughly ground zero at a disruptor, so this is how I really make money. Or maybe it's also a statement of, well, the finance industry has repeatedly screwed me, so I'm going to take this personally and react personally.
Oh, here's
Maybe.
one. Is this it? Oh, shit. SoFi Bank looks dangerous still. Last November.
Yeah, it's
Last
probably
year.
in this live stream.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you still have that shirt?
Which shirt?
The shirt you had in that video. I'm joking,
Probably.
by the way. Yeah.
Why?
I was just wondering.
I gotta find. Well, when my shirt finally arrives for Rick's, I bought Rick shirts.
Oh, well.
I'll wear it during live streams.
So like
Gotcha.
so there's still like this is the transcript from that conference they did. What was it, yesterday or the day before?
Yeah.
So they're talking about like right now the average FICO of our personal loans, they're still touting this we deal with high-end clients crap that they've been touting this whole time. As the rates drop, as like the FICOs go down, their estimated losses keep rising, but they keep telling us that they pick the customers that are quality, like the good ones. And what else I find? This was an interesting comment. On the personal loan side, it's fairly fragmented. We're about 9.5% market share, unsecured lending of our credit box, so just north of 680 FICO score. I was like, all right.
Okay.
Do you remember anything specifically that did you listen to it, or did you just read the transcript?
I
Or
read the transcript. I've noticed that, for example, the FICO score that they are citing now is actually lower than the previous one. So their aggregate FICO score is declining.
yes.
They what was the other thing? There was 2 points. Secondary comment, while I try to remember the second point, was when I looked at personal loan rate comparisons. I said this to you guys in the chat. What was that?
It's a First Republic shirt. It's a meme shirt, though.
Oh, it is First Republic?
Yeah. Risk management department. 2020.
Caleb wants to know if you got a mustard stain on your shirt.
Yeah, I corrected him on it. Yeah, because it's really faint, but yeah, I got it from the.
Listen,
Big
this
Four.
is a class act. Shape up there, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, it's a meme shirt.
Bacon, how dare you?
Yep.
So like go ahead, Fabio, if you want.
No, the rates were significantly lower compared to other personal loan rates. It was like 20%, and they were like 13. So if I was like, we'll give it to you for 13. Like, what? Where rates are at, you'll give it to me for 13? Well, of course I'm going to choose you. So you're probably going to see some growth.
Yeah.
They would argue, well, they have identified you better than the other lenders that you'd pay them back. So they're offering a lower rate, which I would pay them back, but I'm not going to take it. Maybe I wouldn't pay them back to spite them. Just borrow and just never pay them.
No. And then go off the grid.
You can go off the grid, borrow a couple $1 million, uncollateralized personal loan.
This was an interesting
Gone.
comment. We've been operating a 60% plus range for the last several quarters. Healthy margin. No, that's not it.
No.
There was a comment that they were only funding like 60% of their personal loans with their deposits, and they were still funding the rest with the credit warehouse. And they only projected to be like 90% deposit-based loans by like 2025 or 6. So I'm like, what? So you're borrowing money now, not just deposits, to loan to other people. Like
Leverage.
Generate a spread. Well, I don't know what
Pump it.
warehouse money. I don't know what the rates are right now, but it's higher than what they're paying depositors. They're paying depositors 4.5%, and the warehouse are probably north of 5-6% what they're having to pay.
We're still relying on about $4 billion of warehouse capacity. About 65% of our loans are funded via deposits. So, and then they expect to get 80-90% over the course. So they're just projecting that they're going to get better at it. But this is like ridiculous. Like, I don't know. So they're offering higher. I looked, so like the interest they're offering customers deposits is higher than other banks. They are also doing a smaller coupon rate for their personal loans. So their spread is smaller than other banks, right? Like, and then like Fabio said, I looked online, tried to find some comparisons for so here's like their loan rates on average. So I looked like Fabio did, like personal loans are over 20% at this point. Anywhere else you go look, or you maybe could get something in the like near Sofi's, but you're going to pay upfront, like a funding fee. So I just looked around at some of the places I work with. Yeah, like I could get like 14-15%, but I'd have to pay a 2% funding fee up front. So they don't do that. Plus they have a low interest rate. So like I think we brought this up before. It's like are they really pricing these things appropriately for the risk they're taking? Because everyone else is, like JP Morgan, you're probably going to pay 22 or something %.
They're
one of
trying to
these-
grow at all costs. That's
Yeah.
the point.
That's where it feels like they are just balls to the wall. They don't care. Whatever they can do to get more deposits and dump more money out there. The borrowing of money for personal loan funding, it's like, what the hell are you doing? But
It will work out if nothing bad happens.
Mhm.
Can you pull up the 10-year, 2-year?
Where's Fred?
And then zoom out more.
You want out?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
You
know.
know, I already made this point on the other live stream we had, but this just to show this point yet again. You have the reinversion, sorry, the uninversion,
Mhm.
and then you have recession.
Everyone panic.
It's over.
So
Good night.
It's
it's
over.
over. If you don't sell all your stocks right now, you're going to be a broke loser and you're fucked. And Dan and I and Bacon are going to have all the money in the world because we timed it.
It's funny. I think you did that order properly, because. But
Wait, what order did I do?
yeah, I think it was like you said Dan and I will have all the money, and then like you just like barely included me at the end. I'm like, yeah, you did that order right. It checks out.
No, that was not intentional.
It checks out.
Oh, we're getting into some. Oh my gosh, I love this guy.
Oh no.
I love
Oh,
this guy
no.
so much.
I swear I would never be a Grifter Slayer channel, but goddamn, man, I'm just like Tanner.
He's your Jeremy. He's your Jeremy.
You said, yeah, he kind of is now. I told Chris about. I'm like, Tanner, dude, like, come on, like I invested in a SPAC, and as soon as the financials started turning the wrong way, I bailed on it, and it was BarkBox. I bought it at 9, and I think I sold it at like 7, and now it's like it's $1. So like, you can recognize that you fucked up.
Yep.
Like, dude, like
Cut your losses.
this bullshit with fintechs and SoFi, you are just getting wrecked, and you're leading people to get wrecked right along with you. Chris Patel, are you here? Like, if you see this, someone send this to Chris. Talk to this man or something. Like,
Save him.
stop being
No.
a one stock SoFi shill. Like, it's embarrassing. You're hurting people. I mean, this is going to be a penny stock at some point again. Maybe I'll buy it and make more money. Unlike you, who I have
no.
video proof that this guy was buying it he was using debt to buy SoFi in like the $12 to $15 range. He maybe deleted the video.
He stopped.
We
He
know
never
that.
talked about it again, Dan. That's not true. Remember, he updated us, and he's super truthful with his updates and shows us tons of evidence. His largest position is actually Shopify.
It's Shopify. Oh God, that's another one that got
Yeah,
wrecked.
you just have to believe him, though.
No.
Wait,
Wait, did he get
Shopify got wrecked?
Shopify? Did he get Shopify at IPO?
No.
Like, I just wish you would like stop being so rosy. Like, Tanner, the tech. That's what they had an impairment on their goodwill. It was because of their tech purchases. So obviously they're not growing at the rates they expected them to grow. But you guys spin it to like it wasn't a big concern. Everything's going the wrong way with this company. But hey, you got your 3,000 views, your 4,000. It's all good, right? You got your views and your ad revenue. Like, what do you care if people get wrecked? You're destroying people.
Yeah.
So I guess that's all we can say. I mean, what else
Nick
can we do?
Buddha T raises a great question.
Ooh, really? Where?
Can you borrow money from SoFi to buy SoFi?
I said that one place. Borrow a loan and then short the stock.
Fabio,
It's a personal loan. You can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
Does this check out? Does this math check out?
This math checks out.
Okay. I'm joking, by the way. Viewers, please don't.
I mean,
I really would love like Fabio and me. I think we both want to know like why, like someone out there that loves this company so much. There was a guy that commented on your video when we talked about it.
Oh yeah.
And he's a Tanner. I went in a Tanner live stream and he's there. So I would like, why? Like, what is it about this company? It's just a bank. It's just a boring, shitty internet bank. like that gives out personal loans, not even all the deposits. They take loans to give out loans beyond the deposits. Their credit spread is trash compared to other places doing personal loans, which is a small piece of their business, not like 70-80% like this. I think honestly, Fabio, I think some of them think it's the next JP Morgan case. I think that's what they think. If this becomes the new JP Morgan, they're going to crush it. That's
By
what
the
they
way,
think.
Anthony Noto, if you look back at his history, he was a hype analyst.
Really? Does he have a LinkedIn?
No, but he was he wasn't like a hype. He was an analyst at Goldman for a bit. And if you look at some of his calls,
and like another thing that
worked
bugs me about
really
these
well.
the SoFi shows, they just regurgitate. Well, Noto said this. Noto said this. Like, how about you question what Noto's like force feeding down your throat? But Goldman Sachs. He worked for a magazine. No. He took a job for the National Football League.
SoFi IPO'd what, 2020? So it's been a few years.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like credit to everyone over there, the team over there, to be over $1 billion in market cap, over 5 billion last I checked. But they're still comfortably below 10, I'd say.
Okay, here's his experience.
Like, good lord.
So he worked for Twitter.
Oh, sorry. When he was, I think I was at Lehman. When he was at Lehman, sorry, not Goldman, or maybe he got to analyst position at Goldman. It was during the dot-com bubble. He gave some very interesting pitches.
Like, I don't see it. Like the way they glowingly talk about his background. Like this is the first time he's been the CEO of a bank.
Yeah, that doesn't inspire.
So he just, I don't know. I don't get it. They make him sound like he's the second coming of Jamie Dimon.
I don't know what you're talking about. Chief Operating Officer at Twitter directly translate to experience in the banking industry.
Of course.
Oh yeah. Look at how well that business turned out. They couldn't make any money.
Yeah.
Oh well. I guess.
Well, I don't want Tanner to change. I find him entertaining.
Well, you could give us a buy signal on the next time it gets down to penny stock territory.
Oh no.
Well, the thing is, his buy signal is not even real. I don't even know if he even owns the stocks he talks about. Like, Strongman talks about how he jokes that it has to be that, some of these people, they don't own it at all, and they just have the S&P 500, and they just make grift money, and they just shove it in there. I think that for him a lot, because, well, actually, I don't know. No one, that's so strange. No one challenges him and asks him, hey, can you, show us an allocation chart, anything that we can kind of put timestamp on and be like, all right, that's your allocation at this time. He kind of just wings it and then just says numbers,
I know people have asked him and he won't talk about he won't be specific about his portfolio.
That's what I'm saying. No one asks him. And so he's able to just say whatever. And he changes it up. Go back to his oldest videos. Show the audience his oldest videos.
I'm so glad the old button's back, because this was gone for a while.
Yeah.
This guy's performance,
look, guys, like Jets,
is horrendous.
God.
What else? He bought what was it? Shift? Was it Shift Technologies? The video game company.
Dear God, the face. It's so cringe.
It's that face.
Shopify. Dude, he got wrecked on Shopify. If you look at the timing of his videos that he said he bought it, wrecked. Peloton.
Oh dear God.
Teladoc. Skills. That was the one.
Yep.
Skills. He was doing videos on Skills, buying it when it was like at the top. So it's like 90% drop.
Dan, if he is your Jeremy, you need to record this man's videos, because he will delete it.
I just recorded a bunch of Everything Money videos this morning. So I have like 10 of them. I'm ready for that. Man blocked me. I'm pissed.
This guy's the next deleter.
He bought Corsair when it was like $25.
Oh no. Oh
yeah. If you
look up below,
when he says he bought it, I looked at it. What is it now? Like 7? I don't even know at this point.
Put on a suit and tie for 1,000 subscribers. That's cute.
Like, do you people like realize like this dude is so bad? I can't find any good picks here, like in his old videos, until he just found SoFi, and he's probably 50% down on SoFi because I'm
I would
assuming he's got a
love
12, 15-ish% or cost base on it.
no, I would love to have a challenge with him, saying like, let's. I hate doing it, but for people in particular that are like this, I reserve it to them and say, let's see the brokerage statement.
Oh, look. Price target for SoFi, $30.
Very
Oh
nice.
my god.
$30. And then look, he's got a Coinbase when it went IPO, I think 2 years ago.
Oh
Ready
god.
to
What was
explode.
his reasoning? I want to know. Can we click on the $30? I just want to know. Does he say like $30 cuz? Just cuz.
Okay, hold on. I gotta separate it. All
Oh
right.
man.
Yeah, I
Just-
learned this. You have to pull up the tab.
This
This is
is
rough.
this is rough, man.
Yeah.
Gondar just texted me that he's super interested in the stock I pitched today.
Wait, which one?
Wouldn't you like to know? Go watch the
Well,
icon.
I did though, like or at least part of it. Was it after I left?
When did you leave?
Like I left roughly around the time when like Andrew and Leo had to leave.
What
Oh,
up,
okay, so
Lincoln?
then that was the pitch that you saw.
Oh, okay, I already
The
saw it
only
then.
pitch. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
SoFi stock. This is actually a new company for me, and currently I don't actually hold it. But for a lot of investors out there that are wondering why this stock shut up on Q3 earnings,
What's the
don't
price
actually
there?
know much about the actual company.
22? Was it 22 bucks?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was excited. It went up. Look,
Woo!
retail does this, but I'm not. It's not me. I don't do this. It went up and he's excited.
Earnings, but don't actually know much about the actual company. This video is here for you. We're going to be doing a full breakdown in this company, talking about everything that they do, the projects that they're working on that I'm very, very excited for, and talk about what they could potentially be worth into the future. So unlike traditional banks that have physical locations,
Hey, he's not a
SoFi is
real
not
Italian.
doing
This is
any of that.
cultural
Okay, they're
appropriation
strictly
here.
trying to make their
I'm not-
entire
I'm not
business
appreciating
from the mobile
this.
platform. And they seem to be doing literally everything that banking could have to offer. Whether you want to deposit your paycheck directly into SoFi Money and actually start to build
I'm
up
really
an emergency
offended.
fund, or going investing with that money and actually, buying stocks in crypto, or potentially
I
even,
think we should
going
cancel him.
shopping with SoFi credit card. You can purchase a home with SoFi
Bad.
mortgages, or they even have student loans, home loans, personal loans, even insurance. They have every product that you could ever want, all on your mobile device. And I got to tell you,
Remember, Tattooed Chefs had all your vegan needs, right? They kept adding SKUs and adding SKUs. Oh, look, there's all these
Oh, look at
exciting
the
products. Just keep
SKUs.
throwing new products at people. Like SoFi did the same shit. They
Look
just
at all
keep
the
throwing things
SKUs.
at your face. Sparkle. Look.
They're in Target. They're at Walmart.
Oh,
although they
Oh my
are,
God.
like a bank, a very, specific fintech type of company, they are growing like a true tech company. So let's go over some of these numbers. So SoFi's members grew
Tech
to
company, eh?
2.9
Tech company.
million users
Fucking
in this
bank.
quarter, which was up 96% year over year, or even 35% quarter over quarter. Total products actually grew to 4.3 million, up 108% year over year. And whenever
Nothing
you
to do
see
with
these sorts of
profitability,
product growths grow faster than the amount of members, that means that there's a whole lot of cross buying going on, which means that although people might have only come for one product, maybe they saw that they did free commission buying and
These are the
selling for
videos I'm
stocks.
telling
So
you
then they
you
go
need
and
to
they join for that reason.
save.
Maybe
Then
I
they
started.
realize that the insurance that they're offering is actually cheaper than the one they had with a traditional company.
They're barely
Okay,
in
well, then I'll take
insurance.
SoFi's
Like,
thing.
there's
And then,
all
well, why
personal
am I
loans.
not keeping
My
a
God.
SoFi credit card as well? Because they're going to allow me to actually get rewards and then put those
To be
rewards
fair, right
directly
now
into my
all he's
stock
doing is
account.
telling us
Like
what
these
the
sorts of benefits are why people are actually,
company does.
cross
But
buying
like, I
so
want
much
the
on SoFi.
valuation.
And the third quarter
Where's the
actually marked
30?
through 130% that last year.
There we
Oh,
go.
oh,
There's
Oh, that
the-
didn't.
20% on
That story.
which
That story didn't work out, did it?
that
I love
didn't
how
age
when
so
I
well.
said the
Stop
fact that
growing.
they're tied to the bank and the competitors who are also banks aren't going to want to use their product is somehow going to harm growth, and people were like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. It's like, what? That happened to Amazon. Amazon just grew in every other thing, but all the retailers were like, oh, I don't want to use AWS. They're a competitor. And then so Azure was able to scoop those guys up.
Mhm.
Whatever.
What's this comment? Oh, God. So he's going to sell us on the ecosystem moat, which I just covered as another video. But
Fuhat by SoFi.
a startup has a moat you'll get into their platform and then you'll use all their products. No, you won't.
Uniquely diversified
Wait, let's see if
platform
there's a
of
buy price.
mobile-first financial services. So it's one of those companies that are expand now, grow now, everything like this, and
Boy, the
worry
hands
about
thing at this point is
profitability
annoying
later.
me.
The problem with me is that, a lot of these companies usually have
Stop.
high revenues as well, but the way they're dollars in revenue for the year. And I mean, they are outpacing their own growth rates. Like, for example,
Oh,
they
I know a
expected to
video
have
where he does
3 million
prices.
members by the end of the year.
Okay, hold on.
That's just so bad.
So this was like how he started, I think, on SoFi. This video blew up for him. Remember all these videos that you like how many stocks of X stock, how many shares of this stock to retire?
Yeah.
Like these were blowing up on the internet like
Not
a
gonna
year
lie,
ago.
he kind of, if you put a wig on him, he kind of looks like a chick. Sorry, that's mean, but like,
all right. So here's his low projection of SoFi. You like that?
Yeah.
Fuhat, do you like this guy? Because I know you're into that.
So we're in 2023, and he said it should be worth like $16 a share right now. And this is the low case, not even average or high.
Why?
Fabio is buying. He's calling his dealer, his broker right now.
Well, it's gonna be $16 any day now.
Okay,
Because
mid case, it should be almost $17.50 almost.
McBuddha, I know you can't see my Crocs. He messaged me on Discord. I'm laughing at the fact that it look. Oh,
Yeah.
it gets picked up by the software. No, you know what this is? This is from
What?
Ghost Recon, the reactive armor that
Yeah.
makes me invisible. Like
Stealth Crocs.
Gone. Stealth Crocs. Anyways, he did it for SoFi 2.0.
Oh Jesus! Well, you can't leave views on the table. Gotta give him
But
I'm just
inflation on these. Actually said it at a retirement calculation.
Oh my god!
Ranging from the most bearish outlook all the way to just the most super bullish outlook that you could have for SoFi. Whenever it's talking about
all right,
what you guys want to see.
Oh, look, he projected down. Oh, Tanner, what up? You're fucking amazing company. You project down, and you still love the company.
This like gives me.
You saw the writing on the wall in May of 2022 because your first projection was double what you're doing now, and you just kept pumping those videos out.
This gives me a mix of like disgust, of course, but this also terrifies me though. Like retire on SoFi stocks by 2030. So we got.
It doesn't matter. He'll as soon as if it ever goes to a penny stock like $2, he'll just
delete it.
Go to a new stock.
It's like
he'll find something else.
Like 7.5 years.
Yeah, skills he liked, it got wrecked. So he'll move on to another stock.
If this goes bankrupt, you'll
be devastated. Whoever there's people with thousands of shares of SoFi I've seen online. Thousands of dollars in nothing but SoFi stock.
Like just like mortifies me though. Like because who does this appeal to? Like my guess is there are two types of extremes, and that would probably be like younger-ish people that don't know any better, like that bought into fire maybe in their own weird way, and then like really older people that are like trying to make up for lost time that they think, and like are pushing themselves unnecessarily out there in the risk spectrum, like or the risk curve. Like, good lord.
Oh, I see the old one a lot actually.
That like mortifies me.
Yeah.
God.
I don't get what value these videos.
This guy.
Yeah.
Wait, that guy right there, SoFi, the SoFi one, that's horrifying. His face. That actually is the stuff of nightmares. What the hell? Who is this guy?
Nightmare fuel right here.
No, that's nightmare fuel.
How many SoFi shares do you need to retire in the style that you've become accustomed to? That's what we're going to answer. We're going to go through the data, the model, and you will be able to do this for any stock out there, not just SoFi. I'm going to give you everything, the downloads and so on. So let's get cracking, shall we? Felix here, of course, this isn't financial advice, just a former banker sharing his, I think it's wisdom. I'll let you be the judge of whether it really is. What the heck's the 25x rule? This is also known as the 4% rule. And yes, you guessed it, it's the same thing. If you want to retire with a certain amount of money per month, then you need this much invested. So say you want to get $3,333.33. Very important to count the cents.
It's 4 million.
You need
bro.
$1 million. Why? Because $1 million. So the $1 million divided by 25 is $40,000 per year. Spreadsheet's gone running. And what revenue they've had. And I've done this already for you. So these are the first things to look up. And then you need to decide what is the price over sales multiple, which is basically what's the share price or what's the company value divided by.
It's a bank. Price to sales?
Yes.
Don't ask.
God,
He's a former banker. You're just
He's a former banker. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's because you're
revenue.
not a former banker, so you wouldn't understand.
No.
And
he just made up these growth rates.
Here it is.
Oh, let's look
So
at
this
cool
is
chart.
the SoFi price over revenue, and right now
read his advertising right there. Will you see right there?
Yep.
This?
No, up right above what he says there.
Yep.
Trade one stock only, 80% win rate. This guy, how is that?
If you had that rate, you'd control the whole market.
No, he's egregiously scammy. He is egregiously scammy.
Oh,
which, by the way, I have yeah. Well, this is already
just throw
known.
growth rates on a stock. It's that easy, right? Oh,
everything money.
Oh yeah, everything money. Yeah.
They're all scammers. Jesus Christ.
Good Lord.
It's unbelievable. Ththese videos.
Good Lord.
Oh no, not Amazon.
God.
Someone said to talk about Nubank, but I have no idea. I know that's the other one Tanner's done videos on.
Okay, Nubank is the only one that is potentially legit. But there's a caveat. So it focuses on the Brazilian market because the Brazilian market's so trash in terms of banking. It's an American guy that made the company, and he realized that when he went to Brazil, he's like, wow, the banking system here is utter garbage. If anyone does a decent bank, it's going to probably do very well. But you just have to keep in mind you're still doing business in Brazil.
Yeah.
That's it. But it's like
thing I think about
actually solving a problem. I know a lot of Brazilians who are they switched over to Nubank and Nubank for all their banking needs because the product offering is actually tenable, and they use their credit card. So he basically took a lot of American banking customs, westernized the banking offerings in Brazil. Basically, so that's
man,
what you're used to in a bank, the Brazilians were not really used to in terms of customer service treatment, all that jazz. There was a lot of like, it's weird. It's weird to explain, but
I'm used to the highest level bank quality with USA.
Fabio is used to being given the choice between fine sipping whiskey or a nice bourbon.
Yeah. They serve him tea on a plate with a little crumpets on the side.
There's free food.
Yeah.
Amaretto cookies.
Meanwhile, someone like Vuhet walks in, they're like, yeah, you want checks? Pay the fee.
Would you like your deposit to come in gold or silver coins?
Brazil just exists to feed the UK, Michael says. Wow.
I'm just
okay, Empire.
I am
Jesus Christ, dude.
I am just still like just disgusted and mortified by all that though. Like the implications of those videos. Like I knew they were out there, but like
doesn't it make you feel different after you watch them? And you're just like,
makes me feel like it's so visceral. Like
wish you could do something about it, but knowing there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, there really isn't anything I can do.
No matter what you say or do, they're going to be very popular.
Yeah, I just really hope that the damage is minimalized.
Here's one of the SoFi crew or Amit guys.
Oh,
Steve Fiorillo. He said strong buy on SoFi. Look at him. Look at his track record all the way down. Strong
greatness.
And he's he runs a investing club on Seeking Alpha. So
greatness.
There you go.
Lord. Yeah.
I'm sure he's good at analyzing other things, tech maybe. I don't know.
He's a dividend investor. He's mainly a dividend investor.
No.
No way.
on
I
his-
don't claim him. We do not claim him.
Click on
No
his
way.
profile.
No way.
He even says this. He even says it as such. He's a mainly.
Growth and dividend income.
you
Dividend
think
income.
Did you think I was joking? Look,
Dividend income.
Well, now I'm gonna
Dividend
get an
harvesting
email offering me to join
portfolio.
his fucking club now because I clicked it.
Dividend income.
Oh wait, he shows his portfolio.
No, at least he does that. But even then, though,
Does he really show? No, he just shows the totals.
look.
hey,
Fuhat, look,
BDCs,
Fuhat.
BDCs, Fuhat.
He has BDCs. Fuhat.
Yeah.
He has BDCs.
Ooh, he's a weekly dividend guy. He misspelled dividend.
We don't claim him.
We don't claim him. I'm curious what he. Okay, is this a? Okay. Wait, can I zoom in? Okay.
Do you think I should
it's-
start
I
grifting with
can't
the dividend
blurry,
portfolio? Create a new channel.
Create a new channel with a dividend portfolio.
Yeah. just
All right,
start
he got
grifting.
wrecked on Cisco, so that's bad. Let's see what else. Maine's not okay. Maine's fine. Pfizer
PFE,
wrecked. It's
wrecked.
been wrecked recently.
Bristol Myers wrecked.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
AbbVie, not
AbbVie.
great.
HPQ value trap wrecked probably.
Oof.
Oh,
WBD.
come on. Come on. Why?
WBD.
Why the Warner Brothers? Like,
Are you in Warner Brothers?
no, fuck. It's trash. Why would new
I love
CEO
that there's-
new
Make him
CEO
feel like he's attacked.
No, not at all. Like for
Lucy
me,
is
like
such a fucking scam. It's this bullshit about lower protection. It's like a covered call, but they also write puts for security in a downturn. But it gets wrecked like everything else in the downturn. So
Yeah.
just a marketing tactic by Nationwide. Leggett and Platt, they're gonna cut their dividend. They don't have the cash for it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
3M
bullish. He's really bullish, Leggett and Platt.
oh wait, really?
He's actually been one of the more prolific authors on Seeking Alpha about Leggett and Platt recently.
Someone asked me, I'll do this separate. Someone asked me why. They asked me if I changed my mind on Devo, and I didn't. I still think it's of all the covered call ETFs, it's like the one that's not degenerate. Doesn't mean I want to buy it, but
Yeah.
because it's literally just like if Fabio wanted to do a covered call strategy, like you would do Devo. You would just have your basket of stocks and you just write contracts on what you hold. So it's not like the synthetic puts and crap that some of them run.
Yeah.
But I don't own it. Like I could see it as part of a retirement portfolio though, because I think it's the one that's actually like not a terrible covered call strategy. But
Good lord.
Q, that's probably not gonna
Q.
be that so far this year though. I mean, but if you don't QQQ, you would have done better. So Realty Income, of course.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Walgreens Boots.
Walgreens,
Yeah.
terrible business. Fabio's already shit. So great.
Yeah.
So why is this guy writing SoFi? Why is he talking about SoFi?
He has speculative positions so far. He just likes the I guess the youthful environment that the crew provides.
Gotta have a following and gotta nurture and feed that following.
Oh, he's also huge on Palantir as a
Of
speculation.
course. Oh yeah, of course.
And
If someone told me it was a
Google.
like a 5% speculation Palantir, I don't hate that, but
I think that's actually where he's at. To be fair, he's like really small allocation of SoFi and Palantir.
Yeah.
From when I've heard him talk,
are you
he's
scared?
mainly a dividend investor.
He says Amazon's expensive. You running
Where do you say that?
right here?
Yep.
Inexpensive. No. He's
No.
bullish everything. No. He doesn't write bearish articles.
I am
Verizon. Verizon.
No, that's also the other secret. If you're permanently bullish on everything,
Yeah.
nothing to lose. You're just
No,
always
Steve,
buying.
I don't hate that. Like I think he has some good points on stuff. I've read some of his articles, so I don't think he's the worst.
Fuhat maybe likes him because BDC love.
But I listen to Finance Junkies. I enjoy it. Like there's way worse, more degenerate things to listen to, so it's fine. I don't know. That Carlos dude, oh my god. Him and me would have some fights if I was on there. he is like the polar opposite of me. He's like, innovation's coming whether you like it or not tomorrow, and you can't stop it. Like Tesla self-driving cars are coming. Like he buys into all of it. So I love it though, because I want to hear it. I want to hear it from these guys.
You hate watch it. I feel like that's a huge part of their popularity is hate watching.
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised.
Everyone should hate watch something online, I think, if you're an investor. Because they might say, yeah, because you're in that silo, and then maybe they say something that you're like, it's not so bad actually, and I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's what I did. Like one of the discontinued like podcasts and live streams that I enjoy were Pirates of Finance. Like
Why they
two fund
discontinue it?
managers.
Hmm?
Sadly, like scheduling, basically. But yeah, like those guys were like very different from what I like to dabble in. And
Pirates of Finance.
Yep.
So you hate watch them?
No, I didn't hate watch them at all. I actually like really like them.
Are we
Like
good?
they actually would talk a lot about crypto here and there. Like even though I'm like, yeah, that's not for me. But at least they had the decency to like one of them, Jason Buck, the one that I think you like a little bit more, Fabio. He's like, yeah, I don't know what value is. I don't know what's going to be like priced well and in a healthy way in the future. So maybe that's a tiny bit of crypto, then so be it. Yeah. These guys were an interesting watch.
Which one's the one I would like more? The
Uh,
one with the hat
his-
or the one with the
Previously, the one with the hat, Jason Buck.
yeah.
Yeah, because he's the self-identified jerk.
Well, look, he must be a Paul fan because he
Yeah.
debated watches versus T-bills.
Yeah, that was a fun little moment or episode.
Did he say watches were better investment?
I think that one they talked about it being Rolexes specifically, in which case they both were like, "Ooh, not sure about that." Because if it was like a Patek or something else like that, then they'd lean more towards watches. But even then though, like they would nerd out and be like, "Well, here's the thing with T-bills though, is that if you're not careful, like they can
Wait. They
also
argued
go
a
down."
Rolex is not gonna outpace a T-bill?
They were at least hesitant, I think.
I would argue, I mean, like a Rolex, a Submariner, the classic, right?
Okay,
Rolex
all right,
Submariner.
yeah.
That's like liquid as hell.
Yeah, I think they ultimately like settled on a Submariner and went with more of a Rolex, but
Oh, Fabio,
Yeah.
look at this comment from Michael. Oh shit, that's not good.
oops.
So there's an
$1 billion.
outflow.
But what super investor had SoFi?
Yeah, seriously.
Wait, what? Michael, what super investor had SoFi?
Please tell me Bill Ackman. Please.
Wait.
Or
What do
Tiger.
you mean? No, that can't be a real comment. That's more than the market cap. 8 billion?
Oh, he's getting called out. What's their market cap?
SoFi?
Yeah, it's
Isn't
less
it
than
like
8 billion.
6 and change? Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was 6 and
7.
change. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wait.
Fabio's calling you out, Mike.
Uh-oh.
Warren
No,
Buffett.
that calling, I
UK.
just want clarification. Did he mistype it? Was it SoFi?
Fabio just did the valuation is fair market there.
Or did he mean he might have meant 8 billion of totals like selling, not SoFi, and then they only did 300K worth of buying of stocks. Because I
Yeah.
see a comment he made. Bill Gates bought a little bit of everything. And then he also said Warren sold some Amazon and Markel. Large amounts of Markel he sold. All right, I'm justified because I wanted to kind of find a reason to sell out Markel.
No. Yeah, Buff Dog has trimmed Markel at least, bare minimum trimmed.
Yeah, I've been looking for like a reason to sell Markel. I feel like it's more noise than it should be, and I feel like I can. Wow, the hubris in me saying this. I feel like I can allocate capital better than Markel.
Oh,
I mean, that being said, though, like we're talking like Markel's stock performance also, and in theory, wouldn't Markel almost always trade at a relative discount? In theory,
To its equity or to its
I
book
guess
value
so.
performance?
Yeah.
it should be keeping in track with its book value increase. It should trade at a discount. No, slight premium to book, actually, Markel.
Okay.
But as long as
Right.
they keep growing book, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause-
Discord. Michael says Discord. Look, Discord. I'm looking Discord.
Yeah, I just got a ping as well.
Yep, he added us. Give it to Dan. Go in general discussions. He posted it if you want to show that. Oh no, it is Sofi. Was not a typo. Oh, 8 million.
100,000
Not billion.
yeah,
8 million.
Yep.
Okay, 8
Yeah,
million.
we're talking insiders.
Yeah. That's Dan was the one who found that, I think, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, complete with the boat meme.
Yeah, your boat meme. He's basically pointing out your boat meme.
Yep, basically.
Oh, the truck.
No, the boat where like
Sofi,
two people,
insiders.
like one person jumped off the side of the boat in the middle of a storm, and the other person's like getting ready to. Yeah. Yeah, pointing out the risk manager and the president, I want to say, of the bank.
Yeah. Oh, apparently the president of the bank exercised options today.
No.
So
Yeah. Ben
so
Hope.
here it is. This?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Just under 400K buying, and a little over 8 mil.
When you told me super investors, I thought like Buffett, Buffett Munger, selling SoFi. I was like, what?
Hey, they owned it. What?
Yeah, they like some lower quality banks. They have Ally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want to talk about high quality businesses that I want to own? I've been doing some research into them.
Package companies.
No, those are low quality as hell, man.
Very sad.
No, but this very high quality business.
You're trolling me. You're trolling me.
You can wear this and literally become invisible. It's pretty wild. I'm literally showing you the product.
I am being trolled.
No, but in seriousness, I've been looking at the credit bureaus.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
No, has their premium been somewhat eroded by chance?
This is first time announced on Dan Weston's live stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I don't think you talked about this on any iComs.
I did not. Well, I don't have a definitive choice if I'm going to be doing anything, but I've been looking at them. And the other company I've been looking at. Oh, by the way, Nelnet, the one that Chit Chat Money liked, it's actually taken a little bit of a beating lately, despite the student loan debacle. And right there. Take a look.
Oof.
It's actually sold off. Yeah, pretty
high
unfortunate.
risk of
good,
performing badly.
Oh,
not good, Bob.
But no, not Moody's. Not the credit agencies for businesses, mainly consumers. So Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. TRU for TransUnion. Yep.
And Palantir.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Learn why.
TransUnion might be the value trap runt of the three.
Actually, no. But Equifax has been the historical best performer. And Equifax, you should have bought it when they had that data breach.
Oh.
It's a triopoly. Like they're not going away. Neither of them are going away. They each of them have the same cash cow business, which is mortgages. They literally just print money on mortgages. They just print money. It's just boom, 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 boom. Because every mortgage, for those watching who don't know, they pull all three, and so they use all three. Cash cow.
I don't know, Fabio. Equifax has a forward PE of just under 30, and if we slap at 30, and it's just under 30, is the juice worth the squeeze?
Yeah, there's not really going to be a return.
I'm trolling around.
I know Equifax is doing a good amount of buybacks. There's also what's it called, VeriSign.
Oh yeah. I recall hearing about them.
Yeah, VeriSign has actually sold off a little bit here. From the all-time high.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What's got you interested in them? Like,
Well, right now, since I'm kind of on a hiatus, not hiatus, a lull period of buying big stocks, my ideas are kind of covered at this point. I'm looking at trophy assets.
oh, what? So like you'd coffee can these probably?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of looking to pick up some trophy assets that, not necessarily massive portions of my portfolio, but maybe to some person the allocation would be meaningful, but to me, kind of just in good businesses I could own for a long while.
Hey, there you go.
I'm looking for those, but I recently bought a trophy asset position in Diageo.
Oh yeah. Fuhad has opinions on that, but then again, Fuhad has opinions on many things.
Fuhad has zero credibility after the coffee company.
Dan, you missed this.
Oh no, Dan missed it on purpose. Dan did not want to hear that. He would not.
The coffee company was called Reborn Coffee, and once it was mentioned, within 5 minutes, like 2 or 3 of our people like had enough to like give the bulk of a short report for Hindenburg to like post.
Oh my god.
It was hilarious.
Dan, it's a shell company that probably launders money. And
Reborn Coffee.
And this man said it was an opportunity.
It's hilarious.
What? Oh, and it's down 15% today.
This is probably the only time, one of the few times we're going to talk about penny stocks.
Look
Bobby,
at the
Fuhad. God damn, dude. Have you learned nothing from Fabio and me? Have you learned nothing?
I think he might have been trolling. I'm hoping that's.
Look at the market cap.
What?
Oh my god. What?
Yes.
Yeah, your eyes do not deceive you. We could, as a Discord, buy this whole company quite easily. We all put our minds together. We can do it.
I don't know, like I don't really have anything specific the rest of the year. I'm still actually did you see Burry is into a semiconductor ETF?
No.
He's
Just like I was
shorting it,
thinking.
right?
No, he's in it.
Oh, he's in it. I thought he was shorting it.
Oh, wait, was he?
Yeah, I thought he was short it. I thought he was shorting the semis because he's trying to capture the short around Nvidia, AMD, Applied Materials, Lam Research. Because if you look at the what the index is made of, it's like a lot of the percentage of those stocks is market cap.
You're right. Yeah, he has puts on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think
he bought the puts against stocks. No. Okay.
That son of a bitch. Well, hey, that's good for me because he's wrong every time. So.
Oof.
Maybe that's a good sign for me. Oh, that makes sense because I was like, why is Booking.com is second? I'm like, now it makes sense. He's short, yeah, because it ran up really good.
Yeah.
Man,
he's short Booking.
Yeah.
Wait, he's short. Oh yeah, that's right, isn't he?
He shorted Booking.com.
Yeah.
Has he been right in any of his shorts? Wait, does he does Sign Capital Management have to post its performance?
Probably, but I'm not sure like how often the general public gets to see that. But
wait, I can show.
Is that available? Let me see. It's been actually returning. Wow.
Oh, you gotta love it. You look, even March 2020, he made a bearish bet on the market. And then I remember this. I remember he thought at the beginning of this year, recession sell. So he had shorts and stuff there. Then he closed them in the summer and opened them up again. And then he just got wrecked again. I don't get it. Like, he's really bad at this. Like, he's really bad at this. Should
Yeah,
be
notably, he
short.
bought Alibaba shares. And
I was looking at that ETF because it's one of there's only like 10 semiconductor
yeah,
ETFs.
yeah.
The other ones are like more broad, but like the pure play ones, there's not a ton to look at. I don't know. Oh, we're at 2 hours, so
Yeah.
I can't do another 3 hour. I'm gonna melt.
I'm gonna go live again.
You're
Are
gonna go
you
live
really?
again?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say no way, no
I was like,
shot.
yeah, I'm like, oh god, I don't know how you do. 3 hours, my eyes start bugging out of my head.
I don't know. I can legitimately talk about equities for just ever.
Wait, hold on, Fabio. You already have a watch designer in your network.
Oh no, he could make he could.
Custom
But I'm
watches.
saying Tudor, right, would be a brand.
Mm-hmm.
He would do like a bespoke watch.
Nice.
I'm just imagining the price tag that's going to come with.
Wrist check. No, the Tudor one would cost a lot because you're talking about minimum price.
Yeah.
Let's call it $2 to $3 grand per watch times 20.
Yeah.
I want I found a place that does custom wood watches.
That's kind of cool. Wood watch.
I'm like, it was only like 500. I'm like, that's pretty badass.
No, that is pretty.
I don't really like metal watches. Like I'll wear like a leather band, but
yeah,
we kind of need to have a wood watch.
Go with a 550 cord. Go with a paracord. Go with a survivalist watch.
I got my like $300 Garmin. It does everything I need.
Very nice.
Well, that's any parting thoughts?
I'm still.
I never got to my retail ideas, but that's all right.
Oh yeah, that'll be next live stream.
I guess. I don't know.
Yay!
I'm watching. Like it's been a theme all year.
Yeah.
Are we there for the retail trade?
I'm there. I'm going in, but you don't like my retail trade.
No.
No.
I remember. I'm trying to remember which one.
I'm trying to remember. Like I want to say yours is what, Dollar General. I don't know if there's another one.
I'm just lightly buying Tractor Supply. I haven't.
Yeah.
Out of all my puts, so I got some good cash. Kind of just waiting.
Dollar General, Ulta might get in there, and Amazon if you count that with that. Don't count that.
Amazon's such a monster.
I really want to look into Tractor Supply because don't say it's not for me, Dan. Don't say it's not for me. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to come out of your mouth because you start smiling, and then I thought you looked at bacon.
I look at companies like I like company. You guys say tailwind, headwind. I don't really say that, but I like companies that have wide open opportunities, financially sound, and I just let the rest take care of itself. Kind of like there's a path for Tractor Supply to kill it, so we'll see. I mean, and I think a lot of people get bent out of shape when they start buying. It's like you tell me you're long term. It's like you can't worry about little things if you're going to hold it for 10-20 years, but like the field is open for them to do well. That's all I can hope for. But we'll see. Same with Northrop Grumman, really. I mean, someone was like, well, technically they're not as profitable as this other. I'm like, well, I think they have better opportunities in the future.
Yeah, go with the opportunities, and if the financial health isn't where you want to throw up, then could be something. At least could be something. Yeah.
Well, I know that Tractor Supply's current manager, is a former online head of Home Depot.
Oh.
Yeah, the CEO right now. He used to work at Home Depot. He's got the good blood in him. Home Depot blood.
Home Depot blood.
Yeah.
So with that said, oh no, we're not buying BTI. No, Michael. No, I'm out on that. So thanks for joining, Bacon and Fabio.
Thanks for having me.
Fabio's going to do another 7 hours on his channel.
You know what? Maybe it's time for the 24-hour.
Oh dear God!
I have a meeting at 11:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I don't think that's for you tonight, Fabio.
Yeah. So thanks for listening, everyone. We will see you later. All right, bye. Wait, gotta exit. Entry.